everyone, this is Charu, legal intern at Lexis and Company. This video is about electoral fraud. This issue has become more prevalent nowadays. Electoral fraud, sometimes referred to as election manipulation, voter fraud or vote rigging, involves illegal interference with the process of an election, either by increasing the vote share of a favored person, depressing the vote share of a rival candidate, or both. It differs from but often goes hand in hand with voter suppression. What exactly constitutes electoral fraud varies from country to country. Electoral legislation outlaws many kinds of election fraud, but other practices violates general laws such as those banning assault, harassment, or libel. Although technically the term electoral fraud covers only those acts which are illegal, the term is sometimes used to describe acts which are legal but considered morally unacceptable, outside the spirit of an election, or in violation of the principles of democracy. Show elections featuring only one candidate are sometimes classified as electoral fraud, although they may comply with the law and are presented more as referendums. In national elections, successful electoral fraud on a sufficient scale can affect the effect of coup d'etat, protest, or corruption of democracy. In a narrow election, a small amount of fraud may suffice to change the result. Even if the outcome is not affected, the revelation of fraud can reduce voters' confidence in democracy. Vote fraud can also take place in legislatures. Some of the forms used in national elections can also be used in parliaments, particularly intimidation and vote buying. Because of much smaller number of voters, however, election fraud in legislatures is qualitatively different in many ways. Fewer people are needed to swing the elections, and therefore specific people can be targeted in ways impractical on a larger scale. For example, Adolf Hitler achieved his dictatorial powers due to the Enabling Act in the year of 1933. He attempted to achieve the necessary two-thirds majority to pass the act by arresting members of the opposition, though he turned out to be unnecessary to attain the needed majority. Later, the Reichstag was packed with Nazi party members who voted for the act's renewal. In many legislatures, voting in public, in contrast to the secret ballot used in most modern public elections. This may make their elections more vulnerable to some forms of fraud, since a politician can be pressured by others who will know how he or she has voted. However, it may also protect against bribery and blackmail, since the public and media will be aware if a politician votes in an unexpected way. Since voters and parties are entitled to pressure politicians to vote a particular way, the line between legitimate and fraudulent pressure is not always clear. As in public elections, proxy votes are particularly prone to fraud. In some systems, parties may vote on behalf of any members who is not present in parliament. This protects those members from missing out on voting if prevented from attending parliament, but it also allows their party to prevent them from voting against its wishes. In some legislatures, proxy voting is not allowed, but politicians may rig voting buttons or otherwise illegally cast ghost votes while absent. Electoral fraud and malpractice present tangible yet distinct threats to the election process. Although all election assistance programming can indirectly address fraud and malpractice vulnerabilities, election managers and other key stakeholders have an important responsibility to proactively and directly address the integrity of the election process. To support these efforts, the International Foundation for Electoral System has developed a set of tools focused specifically on detecting, deterring, and mitigating fraud and malpractice, including in-depth and methodologically rigorous electoral integrity assessments, electoral integrity management, planning, and training programs for election managers and stakeholders. So that's it for today's video, guys. Like the video, comment your feedbacks, and subscribe to Let's Click for more legal stuff.